Hello and welcome to Tea Time. I'm Ginger Nelson here with my co-host Nettie Hatcher. Today we have the pleasure of talking to our new tax commissioner, Chad Alexander. Welcome.
Thank you. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. So how has the transition been?
It's been real smooth. I've enjoyed it. It's been smoother than I thought it would be. But I'm enjoying it immensely.
Well, we hadn't had you on since you were elected. It has been a smooth transition.
It has. The new laws come into effect, the TAVT tax. The staff has been great to work with. So it's really been a good transition.
They hadn't tried to kill you yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I think it's still in the honeymoon phase, but it's been good.
Well, you went from being an accountant to being the Tift County Tax Commissioner. Did you miss tax season this year?
Tax season was a blessed absence this year, so miss the people that I work with and miss the clients. But I walked into a good situation with a good staff. So, but no, tax season was not missed at all.
So you got home on a decent hour.
Decent hour. It was. I've talked to some of my ex
colleagues,
and yeah, they said tax season was interesting this year. So I was happy to be absent of it. So
now you did a lot of campaigning. Now you're on the other side of it. Was it worth it?
Yes, the campaign. I got to thank my staff that helped me get elected. My wife, especially my mother. They did a lot for me, but yes, it's worth the while. I love doing what I'm doing. It's a lot of information to soak in, but I have enjoyed it.
Well, we want to say congratulations.
Well, thank you
for you and your new job.
Mm-hmm.
And you came into it with some new laws.
New laws, basically everything was new to me, so the new laws didn't affect me whatsoever. But I got in there. The staff, I have to say, they're excellent. They really welcomed me, kind of got me going. Started learning this system. We have two systems that we deal with. One's on the property tax side, one's on the motor vehicle. And then the new law that come into effect March 1st, the TAVT, which everybody's heard about, that started then, and so we had to learn it along with the old system. Dealing with the motor vehicle. So, but it's been a good transition. A little bit busier than normal during this time of year. I spoke to Gene Good, know him, the previous tax commissioner, and usually this time of year wasn't as busy. We were going to a lot of classes, trying to learn the new law coming up. So, but it's been good and exciting.
Why do you think it's busier this time of the year?
Well, the whole staff has been to class. I've been to at least two, I know. So we were trying to keep doing our day-to-day operations and trying to get everybody educated on the new law. So we've been to Valdosta, Albany, Macon to learn this new law. We've had classes, we had seminars. So it's been trying to get everybody caught up to the new law and still keep the tax office going at a normal pace. So it's just been a little bit busier with the tile ad valorem. Also, the customer wait time is a little bit longer because you got to deal with a little bit more information. So, and the public's been great. They understand that we've had a little bit longer wait time, but we're still getting them out in a pretty quick order. So.
Well, you're definitely a people person. Is there a lot of traffic in and out of your office these days?
There is. There's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of questions.
You do realize that, like, your office is like one of the dreaded offices that people do not want to go into.
It ain't like it wasn't like I wasn't. My previous job was about the same way. You know, taxes. So
who likes taxes?
Nobody likes taxes.
Nobody.
When people came in my CPA office, nobody wants to do their taxes. So, but they have been real good. The public's been real good. They've had a lot of questions about this. My door is always open. I don't screen phone calls, so if you call and ask for me, you get me. I don't screen anybody. They can come in my door. I explained it. I've been to civic clubs, so I'm trying to get out, get the public knowledgeable about this tax that's new that people don't understand. So it's been interesting.
Well, a lot of people don't understand taxes, period.
That's right.
So, you know, we've got the two blondes sitting over here. So we're going to ask the questions that probably a lot of viewers at home don't know.
Well, and they put the new law into March 1st, and they really didn't get the information out to the general public. And that's why I've been trying to do newspaper, television, radio, civic clubs. There is a lot of information out there, though.
Yeah, because if you want to get someone's attention, you talk about increasing taxes, and you get everybody's attention.
You do get everybody and come in and think they were going to pay one thing and they're paying another. But once we tell them what's going on,
that's right,
and how the law is affecting them and how it's going to help them later, they tend to think it's a pretty good thing.
Well, Chad, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we want you to explain the new tax to us. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Dancing Stars of South Georgia is coming to the UGA Tifton Campus Conference Center on May 4th. 10 local celebrities are competing to raise money for the Alzheimer's Association of Georgia and for your votes as South Georgia's Dancing Star. Join us to support the fight against Alzheimer's by making a contribution to your favorite local celebrity. Remember, May 4th, 6:30 p.m. at the UGA Tifton Campus Conference Center. Visit DancingStarsOfSouthGeorgia.com to vote and for more information.
Why do savvy builders, quality remodelers, and serious do-it-yourselfers do business with LMC dealers like Short and Falk? Because quality materials, product knowledge, and buying power matters. We're part of a network of 1,200 independent lumberyard locations nationwide with billions of dollars in buying power that allows us to provide the quality products you expect at the competitive prices you deserve. So on your next project, stop by one of our 4 locations for products that provide solutions. Put our billion-dollar buying power to work for you.
For over 42 years, Moon's Pharmacy has been committed to providing professional, friendly service, where our pharmacists welcome your questions, offer you overall lower drug costs, and free citywide delivery. While we still believe in good old-fashioned customer service, we also know the importance of staying on the leading edge of pharmacy innovations, such as travel and flu vaccines, custom compounding, and specialty packaging for homebound patients. Choose Moon's Pharmacy. Together, we can make a difference in your health.
Are you in the mood for some amazing food? Well, stop by the Smokehouse, home of the best ribs in the South on 82 in Tifton, and try their new barbecue buffet. The barbecue buffet features their signature smoked chicken, pulled pork, and their famous barbecue beans, all cooked over high-quality blackjack oak. The barbecue buffet is offered daily from 11:30 to 2 and from 5:30 to 8. On Friday and Saturday nights, try the buffet featuring Lake Okeechobee fresh catfish. The Smokehouse is home of certified Angus beef, and they're now in their 26th year. Let them cater your next party. Give them a call at 386-0606. South Georgia, get ready for a huge event. The first annual Tifton Turfgrass Festival is happening May 4th at Fullwood Park and features free events for the entire family. The fun begins at 9 a.m. with a lawn and garden show put on by the United Way of South Central Georgia and the Kids Festival featuring Coastal Plains Regional Library System's Dig Into Reading 2013 program. Decorate your own cookie with My Lady Bakery, a children's song set by Daniel Parrish, performances by Carolyn Ellis School of Dance, barrel train rides, face painting, games, food vendors, and much more. Music begins at 1 p.m. with performances by Stone Creek Band, the East Beach Blues Band, Travis Denning, Kaylee Anna, the Van Leers, Soul Gravy, Grandpa's Cough Medicine, and Georgia Country Artist of the Year, Cole Taylor. They are still accepting applications for vendors and exhibitors. For more information, contact info at turfgrassfestival.com. The first annual Tifton Turfgrass Festival is sponsored by Tifton Tourism Association, MRS Home Care, Bowen Promotions, My Lady Bakery, Coons Real Estate, and Plant Broadcasting.
Welcome back to Tea Time. We are talking about dreaded taxes with Chad Alexander, our new tax commissioner. New laws.
New laws in effect now.
And it went into effect March
1st, changed on March 5th. So
Okay.
they put the law into effect March 1st. The TAVT is House Bill 386.
Okay,
And
TAVT.
Title ad valorem tax. And then they changed it on March 5th. And so we had a new law for 5 days, and we had an amendment to that law. So it's been interesting.
They didn't put enough thought into it, huh?
They changed it. I'll go
I
that
saw
right.
some things that needed to be changed.
They actually changed some items that needed to be changed, so they did good.
So they made it better. Well, that's good.
They cut out the loopholes.
Okay.
So they
Do they really make it better?
Do they make it better for us or for y'all?
Actually,
Don't you hate
we'll
it when
find
people
out.
do that?
We'll see how. Right now, it's pretty good. It's fine the way it is. A lot of other states have this same exact law, where you pay the ad valorem one-time fee and not the dreaded birthday tax. So, on the vehicle's purchase after March.
That to me, when I bought my first vehicle, that was like, seriously?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, and speaking of the birthday tax, there's a misconception that the birthday tax went away. The birthday tax did not go away. The birthday tax.
Ask my husband.
Yeah. The birthday tax, if you had a vehicle that you purchased before 2012, you will stay on the same birthday system. So you will have the same birthday tax every year until you sell that vehicle. So that's one misconception that.
So that gives you a good excuse to go ahead and buy a new vehicle.
That's right. Dealers will love you for it. Yeah, that's right. You can buy a new vehicle, and once you buy a new vehicle as of now, you're automatically in the system.
Okay.
So
when was the cutoff date?
If you bought basically 2011 and further back, you will stay on the birthday system.
2011.
You're right. If you purchased one in 2012, you do have an option. So if you bought it in 2012 or January or February 2013, you have the option when you come to buy your tag on your birthday, you have the option of bringing your bill of sale up there to the tag office. And you can what we call opt in to the new program. And what they do is they take your sales tax you paid and they convert that to ad valorem. So you can get in and transfer that sales tax to the ad valorem, and most cases, don't have to pay anything, and you're only paying $20 a year after that on your
Really?
birthday.
Now, is that something that if the average person comes to your office, are y'all going to tell them about that, or do they have to know about it ahead of time and request it?
Actually, our computer's set up that, and it's good, and we tell them then and say, all we need is a copy of your bill of sale or your contract. Go get it, and more likely, the $300 or $400 you owe on ad valorem, we can give you your check back.
Wow.
And you won't pay. You'll pay $20 for your little decal, and that's it. And we've told a lot of people, we've called people. A lot of people mail their tags in, with a check. Well, when we're sending them a tag, it'll prompt us that they can opt in. We call them, tell them we can save you money. All you got to do is come in, and we've had a good response. People bring in that they're thanking us for saving $300-400.
Wow.
But if they get a bill in the mail, what's that bill going to state?
Well, it's just the title ad valorem. Now, Atlanta does send out what they call an opt-in letter.
Okay.
If you're eligible, they're sending them out. But if you just come in, you didn't get the letter, or you misplaced it, and you come in to renew your tags, our computer will pull it up.
It'll pop
It'll
up.
pop up. It'll say eligible to opt in.
Okay.
So it's a good thing.
Well, you guys have been busy. So now, with this new law, it does away with the birthday tax if you purchase a vehicle now.
Right.
But you have another tax that you do have to pay in place of that when you purchase the vehicle. Is that correct?
That's the title ad valorem tax, and it replaced the sales tax. So you're not paying sales tax anymore. You're paying title ad valorem tax, and that's only on motorized vehicles. So trailers, campers, anything that's not motorized, you will pay sales tax on it. It's still on the birthday tax. You still pay, you still have your birthday tax on it, your ad valorem. But on the new vehicles, when you buy one now, you're automatically in. There's no question. The dealer finances in just like you did sales tax. So if we didn't tell you, you'd probably never know. but you won't get your birthday tax. You'll get a $20 a year tag fee. That's it. So it's pretty good.
Now, what about used vehicles?
Used vehicles, and I'm going to go to casual sales. Like if I buy your car, say you're selling your car outside your house. I've come to buy your car. You give me the title, I give you the money. When I go up there to transfer that title to my name, it's 6.5% that you would be paying the tag office on the fair market value of that vehicle. So
that's not on the amount you purchased it for.
Say I bought it for $5,000.
Okay.
Or $5.
$5. So you wrote me a bill
that
of sale
was a deal.
for $5. Well, when you come at sales is a pretty nice vehicle, and you like me. I'm a good guy. And you said, here, just give me $5. I go up there all happy and sign the back of the title, say I need a tag for my new car. I just bought it. Well, we pull it, our system, when we pull it up, we put the VIN number in. It goes to the fair market value. You're paying the tax office 6.5%. You're not. Let me back up. You're not paying the tax office. You're paying the Georgia Department of Revenue 6.5%. This is their law, not mine. 6.5% on the fair market value.
So of what the car is worth.
Of what the computer says it's worth.
Now, let's say I'm going to purchase a used vehicle, and I want to know ahead of time what amount I'm going to have to pay to the Georgia Department of Revenue to get that title changed over. Is there a way that I can find out that amount ahead of time before I purchase it?
You can go on the Georgia Department of Revenue website, go to the motor vehicle site. It's a two-step process. You can put in the VIN number, the actual VIN number, and they'll tell you exactly what we're going to pull up from the computer. So you can know exactly, or if you don't want to do that, NADA has a pretty good value of about where you're going to be at $65 on 1,000, so give or take on NADA.
So you can know that before you actually buy the vehicle.
You can have a pretty good idea, and most people do the research before they buy one. They kind of have an idea of what it's going to be worth. So
FYI, when you buy a used car, doesn't matter how much you pay for that used car.
Does not matter anymore.
The tax is going to be on the fair market value.
Fair market value of what we say. Of what? Atlanta. I got to back up. Not what we say. It's what our computers tell us.
What them people in Atlanta
Yeah, what
say.
they say. It's not us.
Chad Alexander,
those people
up there. We throw them under the bus, not us.
Right. That's right.
So, but it's definitely on what the computer says. It's a good thing that they're doing it with the tax commissioner. We have a separation of duty. We can't set the value and collect it. So it's a good separation of duty. We collect the money, they set the values.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. This is definitely a very interesting subject, and a lot of people have a lot of questions about the new TABT law. So we'll be right back in just a moment with more on Tea Time.
South Georgia, get ready for a huge event. The first annual Tifton Turfgrass Festival is happening May 4th at Fullwood Park and features free events for the entire family. The fun begins at 9 a.m. with a lawn and garden show put on by the United Way of South Central Georgia and the Kids Festival featuring Coastal Plains Regional Library System's Dig into Reading 2013 program. Decorate your own cookie with My Lady Bakery, a children's song set by Daniel Parrish, performances by Carolyn Ellis School of Dance, barrel train rides, face painting, games, food vendors, and much more. Music begins at 1 p.m. with performances by Stone Creek Band, the East Beach Blues Band, Travis Denning, Kaylee Anna, the Van Leers, Soul Gravy, Grandpa's Cough Medicine, and Georgia Country Artist of the Year, Cole Taylor. They are still accepting applications for vendors and exhibitors. For more information, contact info@turfgrassfestival.com. The first annual Tifton Turfgrass Festival is sponsored by Tifton Tourism Association, MRS Home Care, Bowen Promotions, My Lady Bakery, Coons Real Estate, and Plant Broadcasting.
Attention homeowners, if your home has lost value and you now owe more on your mortgage than your home is worth, listen carefully to this very important message from Quicken Loans. Recently, the government announced changes that may allow you to refinance even if your home has lost value. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 3.99%, Call Quicken Loans today to learn how we can help. For example, if you owe $300,000 on your mortgage, but your home's only worth $150,000, Quicken Loans may still be able to help you. Again, if you purchased or refinanced your loan before June of 2009 and you owe more than your home is worth, or if your current mortgage rate is above 3.99%, call Quicken Loans today to find out if we can help you take advantage of this very unique refinancing opportunity. And for 3 years in a row now, J.D. Power & Associates has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction. Again, call Quicken Loans today or visit quickenloans.com.
Dancing Stars of South Georgia is coming to the UGA Tifton Campus Conference Center on May 4th. 10 local celebrities are competing to raise money for the Alzheimer's Association of Georgia and for your votes as South Georgia's Dancing Star. Join us to support the fight against Alzheimer's by making a contribution to your favorite local celebrity. Remember, May 4th, 6:30 p.m. at the UGA Tifton Campus Conference Center. Visit DancingStarsOfSouthGeorgia.com to vote and for more information.
Why do savvy builders, quality remodelers, and serious do-it-yourselfers do business with LMC dealers like Short and Paul? Because quality materials, product knowledge, and buying power matters. We're part of a network of 1,200 independent lumberyard locations nationwide with billions of dollars in buying power that allows us to provide the quality products you expect at the competitive prices you deserve. So on your next project, stop by one of our 4 locations for products that provide solutions. Put our billion-dollar buying power to work for you.
For over 42 years, Moon's Pharmacy has been committed to providing professional, friendly service, where our pharmacists welcome your questions, offer you overall lower drug costs, and free citywide delivery. While we still believe in good old-fashioned customer service, we also know the importance of staying on the leading edge of pharmacy innovations, such as travel and flu vaccines, custom compounding, and specialty packaging for homebound patients. Choose Moon's Pharmacy. Together, we can make a difference in your health.
Are you in the mood for some amazing food? Well, stop by the Smokehouse, home of the best ribs in the South on 82 and Tifton, and try their new barbecue buffet. The barbecue buffet features their signature smoked chicken, pulled pork, and their famous barbecue beans, all cooked over high-quality blackjack oak. The barbecue buffet is offered daily from 11:30 to 2 and from 5:30 to 8. On Friday and Saturday nights, try the buffet featuring Lake Okeechobee fresh catfish. The Smokehouse is home of certified Angus beef, and they're now in their 26th year. Let them cater your next party. Give them a call at 386-0606.
Welcome back. Chad Alexander is here today talking about taxes and the new tax laws that have been taken effect on March the 1st. And Chad, I'm just going to read this question out to you because I think it's a very good question. I am a Georgia resident, but I plan to buy a car in an adjoining state. Will I be required to pay the TAVT when I title the vehicle in Georgia?
Yes. If you buy from my state, and I'll just give an example. If you buy from Florida and don't pay Georgia sales tax or anything to Georgia, when you come into this state, you will pay the 6.5% on the fair market value of that vehicle. That's a kind of a touchy situation with some people. Now the one thing is, if you do pay sales tax and it is remitted to Georgia, and only if it's remitted to Georgia, you do get that credit. So if it's 3%, you got to pay the other 3.5%. So, but it has to be remitted to Georgia. A lot of people just go to Florida and they don't pay it, and the sales tax stays in Florida. They pay that sales tax, and they come up here,
and they don't expect that they're going to have to pay it here.
6.5% here.
Gotcha.
And the other side of that, if you say a family of 4 moves from Tennessee to Georgia, and they're going to move here, they come to get a tag. Well, say they have 4 vehicles, they're valued at $25,000, $100,000 worth of vehicles. They have to pay 6.5% on $100,000 when they move into Georgia.
Just by moving here?
Just by moving here.
Oh, goodness. Even if they've already paid taxes in the other states?
If they just bought 4 new vehicles.
Let's just penalize them for moving to Georgia.
That's welcome to Georgia.
Welcome to Georgia.
That's the law. If you move into Georgia and you tile it from, say you've had them 3 years, when you come to get a tag, is 6.5% of the fair market value. Now we've had some people really kind of didn't like that, and I understand.
You think?
Yeah. So, but I told them, I said it's law, and once we made a pamphlet and we showed it to them. It's not our law; it's the state's law. Every county does this. So, but the one thing Georgia does do, you got to pay half now, and half within a year. So it ain't all right up front, but at least they're giving you a little bit of time to do it. But
now, I understand there's different laws for family members. Let's say I give my son or sell my son a vehicle, and he goes to get the title in his name. What happens then?
Well, the family member, I'm going to make sure I got to read mine off because there's only a few specific family members that are eligible to even do this. It's the spouse, the parent, the child, the sibling, grandparent, or grandchild. And so basically it's a lineal descent. It's a lineal descent. Going from one to another is a little bit complicated. In order to get, if you're already in the TAVT, say you bought a new car today, and in 2 months you give it to the child, you're already in the what they call the TAVT system. You've already paid that 6.5. Say you just bought the car today, and in 2 months you're going to give it to your child. Well, they got to pay the 0.5%.
Okay.
Say the same thing. You've had a vehicle, and say you bought it in 2010, and you decide to stay on the. You weren't eligible to opt in, so you're on the birthday tax. You get that every year. Say you give it to your child. Well, they can either stay on the same the birthday tax, or you can pay the 6.5% and then get in.
Oh.
So there's a little bit of a different, and it depends on how long you're going to keep it. Do you want to stay on the birthday tax? Do you not? So there's a lot of different, I would say, you got to think about, are you going to keep it? Are you going to trade it? How long are you going to keep that vehicle? So it's a little bit of you got to figure out where you're going with that vehicle before you start. I'll just pay the 6.5, or no, I'm not going to do it. If you keep it for a long period of time, it's sometimes better to go ahead and pay the 6.5. If you want to trade it in 2 months, no, don't do it. So,
well, Chad, tell us that website again that people can go to learn more about this new law.
It's the Georgia Department of Revenue. I think it's DO.
Everybody should have it.
Yeah, everybody should.
It's everybody's favorite place.
If you go to Google and type in Georgia Department of Revenue,
right.
It'll
bring you
up.
right up. Go to the motor vehicle site. They got a what they call a title ad valorem or a tax calculator. Go right there, click it on. You can call our office. Go to our website. We got a link at the Tift County Tax Commissioner's website under Tift County. And it'll go right to the Georgia Department of Revenue also.
Great.
So,
well, thank you so much for coming on the show
thank
today
you.
and filling us in on all the details.
I enjoy it. I appreciate it. Just trying to educate the public. So I appreciate it.
And congratulations on your new job.
Thank you.
That's right. You're doing a great job, Chad.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for watching Tea Time today. We'll see you next time right here on Plant TIFNet's Wiregrass Channel 3.